Hello beasties and welcome to Procrastination. In this video I'm going to show you how I made Maleficent's teeth prosthetics. So I recently decided that I wanted to remake my Maleficent costume. There are things about the first version that I wish I could have done better, or things that I wasn't able to actually make myself from scratch because I ran out of time. So I decided to start over. I started researching costume teeth online, the typical vampire fangs that you'd find on Amazon, and also like the professional ones that you'd see on separate websites that would be custom built. And either the fangs weren't really cutting it or the professional teeth were way too expensive and out of my price range. It ruined my morning. So I looked on YouTube to see if anybody else had tried something like this, and I found another video where she made custom fangs. So I took that idea and I rolled with it. After all, what better way is there to get what you want than to do it yourself? If you're going to follow along with me and you want to make fangs of your own, these are the materials that I'm using. I'm using this Instamorph moldable plastic. They come in little beads, and the instructions actually tell you to heat this up with hot water that you boil, but instead of doing that, I'm going to use this heating gun because I feel like I'll have a little bit more control over how I can heat it, and I can continue to heat it as I go.
So first I grabbed a plastic lid off of something and poured some plastic beads into it. This is so that when I use the heat gun on the beads, they don't fly all over the place. Then I used my heat gun on the lowest setting on the beads until they were moldable. I could tell the beads were ready when they turned from white to clear. Be careful when you pick them up though, because they will be super hot. Before I started, I made sure to brush my teeth. Maleficent has 3 prosthetic fang teeth on either side of her mouth, starting at her canines. These teeth were a little difficult to work on because I had to keep my teeth dry while molding the plastic around them. So I ended up putting paper towel in my mouth, and I continuously dried my teeth with more paper towels. So I tried making these teeth a few times, and I was most successful when I shaped the front 3 teeth first without a back. So I made 3 small cone shapes and then pressed them against the front of my teeth to shape them and connected them while they were still moldable. I melted more plastic beads, rolled them together, and pressed it against the back and under my teeth to connect them to the front pieces. Now I made sure to bite down on it so that the piece shapes to my teeth and that they fit over my bottom teeth properly. After that, I did the same for the other side of my mouth. First creating the pieces for the front of my teeth, and then once those cooled down, adding more plastic to the back and under my teeth to connect to the front pieces. Then I bit down on it to make sure it properly fit my mouth. Now that I had 2 pieces done, I wanted to shape them more, make them more detailed, and try to make them symmetrical. After wearing them both together, I realized they were a bit too bulky and pointed. I used my heat gun and a clay tool to repeatedly heat up and shape the teeth prosthetics until I was satisfied with how they looked. I also used scissors to cut off excess material so they weren't so bulky. Once I was happy with the shape, I just let them cool down completely and they're all done. They're large prosthetics and don't completely stay in place by themselves, so I decided to get denture glue so that when I wear them with my costume, I don't have to worry about them falling out.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps you with your own projects, and I'll see you next time. Love you, bye.